Hola, namaste. Soy Laura, and this is part 2 of the videos I'm doing on basic movements to keep your back strong and healthy. Before we start, I just want to say that these are not intended as yoga classes. It's more like giving you the opportunity to do these 4 exercises for 10 minutes, 15 minutes twice a day. And I'm more of a teacher here explaining you what these movements do. So it's not after you watch the video 2 times and you know how to do this exercise, you don't have to watch this video again. You just put the music you like, or you don't put music, and you relax and you do this simple exercises twice a day for 15 minutes. All right, so I'm using my teacher voice in here because I want you to understand why we're doing this. I just want to share what I learned and what makes me happy. And I know that it's good for everybody. So we're going to start by doing the warm-up. And the warm-up, you know, is going to be on our shoulders and our neck. We're going to start with our shoulders, moving them forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. All right, so when you do 4 of those, you stay in that 4th position, the one that is back and down, and you stay with that position all day. Can you? Stay with that position as much as you can. Now we're going to do our neck. First, we're going to do this by following our breath, all right? We inhale in the center and we exhale when we do the movements, all right? So inhale to right, exhale. Inhale to center, exhale to the other side. Inhale to center, exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Now we're going to do the lateral bending to ear to shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Bending. Inhale and exhale, bending the other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, slowly go to the other side. After you do that, we're going to do the flexion and extension, the accordion thing. And remember, do not force anything. You go where your neck is comfortable, okay? We're just warming it up. So go down at exhale. Inhale, up. Slowly down and exhale. Inhale, up. One more. Down and exhale. Inhale, center. All right? Perfect. Now let's stand up and go to the wall. In Shavasana, when you are laying down on the floor, your feet are a little bit more apart than in this exercise that I want, and usually your toes are facing, see, to the sides. So right now, I want you, when we go to the wall, I want you to keep your feet about a hip width distance, see, or a little bit more, it's up to you. And your knees, now move up to the knees. The knees are going to be micro bending. So they're not going to be straight because I don't know how much weight you carry. Okay, you can be 100 pounds or you can be 300 pounds or 400 pounds. And we don't want to carry all that balancing with straight legs. So bend a little bit your knees just a micro bend, and make sure that, see, the back is resting here, okay, and not on your, not supported by this part of your legs, okay, not by your knees. So now we're going to, thinking in this, knee and feet, we are going to move to the wall here. And the heels are going to touch the wall. Heels are touching the wall. Knees are not touching because I'm making you micro bend it. Maybe your calf are touching. If you're a very muscular person, mine are not touching. And then what else is going to touch? So if your cola, if your butt is touching, then what you need to do is you need to pull a little bit down. Just move your tailbones down to the heels a little bit until you feel that your sacrum bones is touching, so it's at the level of your hip. See, the level of your hip, that is touching. So not your cola, but your hip level is touching. All right, it's the beginning of the spine. And then from there, let's move back to our shoulders. In the fourth position, they are touching the wall. And from our head, when our skull starts right here, that's called the occipital bone. That's the one I want you to touch to make a little extension. So your chin is a little bit tucked, not a lot. But in that way, see, we're stretching a little bit our cervical spine. So here your palms are going to face forward, and they can be touching. If you were on the floor, they will be touching the floor. But right now they could be a little bit ahead. So that is the perfect corpse pose. All right. This should be relaxing. So if you're not relaxing, try to move a little bit and find the relaxing point, making sure that your glutes are not touching and your lumbar is not touching. Your lumbar spine right here, see, above the hips, that is not touching the wall. What is touching is the shoulders, and when you touch your shoulders, that makes your thoracic part of the spine, so at the ribs level, that part is touching. Now your hands are right here. For the purpose of me showing you, I'm going to raise my hands right here, and I'm going to show you what happens when you breathe, what it should happen. So when I breathe in and bring all the air to my belly and to my chest is expanding, my belly is expanding. And look what happens with my thoracic part of the spine. See? I leave a bigger hole right there. And when I breathe out, now more of the thoracic part is going to touch the wall. Breathe in, expand. Breathe out, relax. So do this a couple of times every day, all the time, just to make sure that your posture changes into a good one. Now we're going to do our flexion and extension exercise, the accordion, remember? To do that, place your feet approximately 1 foot away from the wall. And they are, remember, hip width apart. Remember our shoulders. Now what I want with your cola, your butt, you're going to bend your knees and until you touch with your cola and you sit down. Hello, ¿cómo estás? Bien? So here I'm sitting down. What we are going to do, so look at my back. It should be straight like that. All right? It's naturally straight because there is always a little bit thing over here that is going to a little curve over there. Now from our hips, from the place where you're sitting, you're going to push down without compromising anything on your shoulders or on your neck. I'm looking at you, but you should be straight like you were doing on the wall. You should be like this, okay? So by what you're going to do, you can put your hands on your hip bones and start hinging, folding until your belly touches your thighs, all right? So mine is right there. My belly is touching my thighs. You can place your hands on your legs and any part of the legs that is comfortable for you. And see, my back is straight. So if you bring a couple of wine glasses or a martini, you can leave that there on my back because it's straight like a table. Don't try it though. Oh yeah, you can try it. After you do this table and you stay here for a 2 or 3 breaths, I want you to, in this case, fold all the way. So we are going to do this now, okay? So your thoracic is going to fold. And everything is going to touch now our thighs. And our head is going to touch our knees. Perfect. Now for those that have been doing yoga for a while, you can make your legs straight and do the same thing with your legs straight. So first we're going to keep the back straight as much as we can, and then we are going to fold and touch our knees. Now, very important to go up wherever you are, if you're here or here. You're going to go up helping with your hands, using the hands as a lever. You're going to go up slowly, and remember your head is always in the same pose that you were over there, all right? And the head is the last thing that is going to go up. So you're going up, vertebrae by vertebrae, pushing from the 4 corners of your legs, of your feet, and then when your shoulders are in that position, then is when you move your head up. All right? Very good. So now we are going to move our back a little bit towards the wall. To do that, you're going to straighten your glutes and feel this very strong, this part very strong, our cola on our hips with our glutes. And this part is going to move a little bit like this. Okay, from here, from the belly part, we're going to move, keeping our glutes strong, and we're going to move and maybe rest on the wall. Maybe rest on the wall like this. Now to go up, you're going to go very slow. Again, from here, pushing from here And bring in your neck with the whole rest of the body and go up. To do that, also the same times you did the forward fold. So if you did 2 forward fold, you're doing 2 of the reverse one. If you're doing 1, then you do only 1. Okay? Now we're going to do the side bending. And for that, stay about an arm away from the wall. And there are many things to do this. But if my right hand is the one that is on the wall right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move and place my elbow on the wall. All right? Remember, my shoulders are always extended and away from my ear. And now I'm here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place my hand on my hip, and I'm going to relax when I exhale and move a little bit down. For a little bit more of a stretch, the leg that is on the side, you can move it forward and place the feet together and push it from there. All right? You can also bring the other arm together and look up. So do this for a couple of breaths, always relaxing and folding more when you're exhaling, okay? To get out of here, place your head in a neutral position and push with your hands and go back. All right? You're going to do the same on the opposite side. You can do it from here, or you can fold the elbow. Very good. Now we did the flexion, extension, the bending. Now we're going to do the rotation. In rotation, when you are standing, sometimes the best one to do always with your knees, micro bending, and your shoulders in the fourth position. What we are going to do is we're just going to move from the belly one side to the other side. And in this case, I allow you to move a little bit faster than on the other movements, all right? So look as if we were following and looking at, oh, who's there? Oh, who's there? Oh, who's there? Who's on the back? Who's on the back? Okay? And that is the rotation of the spine. Same thing we did, remember when we did the twisting? This is the same thing. So we did the 4 of them with the plus of the position on the wall. All right, I hope this is good for you. And this is a little bit longer than the other one, I think, but it has a bonus. Thank you for watching. Namaste, and have a nice